I'm Jordan Belfort, and this is Sales School. All right, short message from my number one sponsor, NetSuite. Here's the deal. If you're a business owner, you don't need them, NetSuite, to tell you it's tough to run a business, because it is, right? We all know that. Don't let QuickBooks and spreadsheets slow you down anymore. Now is the time to upgrade to NetSuite by Oracle. They're the world's number one cloud-based business system. They give you the visibility and control over your financials, HR, inventory, e-commerce, and more. You want to join over 24,000 companies using NetSuite right now. So schedule a free product tour now at netsuite.com/school. That's netsuite.com/school. Interesting topic here now, because we're on the week of beliefs, right? The beliefs that kind of dictate our actions and allow us to make sense of the world and how we move through the world. And a lot of the beliefs that we get from our parents. They start right there, you know. And in some respects, you know, you see your parents and you either adopt the beliefs they have, or you'll go the exact opposite way. And in some respects, I went the exact opposite way as my parents when it came to certain core beliefs about money and success and sales and marketing and wealth creation. And it's an interesting thing to look back at my dad's life and say that I watched him struggle so badly when it came to really expressing his abilities and his talents and his greatness, because he had such talent, my dad, so smart, quick, great with numbers, you know. But he struggled badly in the workplace until, you know, I became who I became, and he went to work for me because of certain beliefs he had about change and taking action and just risk, you know, reward. It all starts with the beliefs. You know, he developed certain beliefs, you know, and they were really a group of beliefs I call Depression era mentality beliefs, where, you know, where everything is based on scarcity and, you know, it's a belief that's almost rooted in, I believe that I can win in life, or at least, you know, sort of, you know, how about this, not win, at least I can move through life by playing defense versus offense. You get it? I believe in playing defense. I play defensive life versus offensive life. I will tell you something. You're never going to win at life, at the game of life. You're never going to have the life that you're truly capable of, the robust, amazing, colorful life filled with abundance and joy. You're never going to get that by playing defense. It's not always about, you know, worrying about what you might lose versus what you can win, what you can gain. And that was a belief that was so rooted in my parents, both of them. Money. Money was difficult to find. It was difficult to make money, that you had to sacrifice your integrity for money, that you had to lie to people to make money, that you had to work extra hard to make money. When I watched my parents work really, really, really hard their whole lives and not make hardly any money. Seriously. I make more in one speech now in an hour than they would make combined in a year. Now, granted, there's been inflation since then, but let's just say that even without inflation, I'd say it's probably almost close. All right? Now, I don't mean disrespect to my parents. They're amazing people. My mom is still alive, and my dad now, you know, just passed, or is about to pass today. But they would be the first ones to admit that their beliefs about money and success really held them back from living the life they could live. Seriously. They lived in fear of what they could lose. They thought that selling was evil. They thought that, you know, rich people were always greedy and that marketing was manipulative. And I just gotta tell you, if you have any of those beliefs lurking in the back of your mind that in some way that selling and marketing is evil or manipulative, then you are going to self-sabotage. You get it? You're going to self-sabotage your own success. Bottom line. And if it's, let's say, a belief but not a very strong one, And you have another belief that's like, I want to make, I believe I need to make money to have a good life. Well, what happens is, yes, you still will do well, but you'll be conflicted. You'll feel nervous. You'll feel bad about it. You won't have that feeling of being congruent. That, I feel my best when I'm making the most money. I just do. I absolutely do. I feel like I'm resonating on all cylinders. I'm firing on all cylinders. My life is in flow. It's what it should be. I don't have any limiting beliefs when it comes to making money. I know money is good. I know that I don't have to sacrifice my integrity or ethics to make a lot of money. This module from the straight line certification, it came second to last, right? There's one more module after this, Customers for Life. The reason this module came at the very end, it's like your gut check. It's the reality check. It's like, okay, you learned this amazing skill set, and you're gonna get better and better at it every single day. The journey's just beginning. It's not ending, right? We work together for the long term. But the notion that, there's something in the back of your mind that's gonna stop you from applying this at the highest level and make you feel bad about it. That thought just drives me crazy. You gotta knock that shit out. You just do. You can't move through life and be the best you can be with having these nagging, even if they're just nagging, limiting beliefs, holding you back from feeling good about your success, about harnessing the resources and capabilities that you have to express yourself, to live life big, not to play small. One of the greatest things Nelson Mandela ever said is, like, he used to say that kids, poor kids in Africa, there's no nobility in playing small. Play big, live your life big, burn bright. Don't live like a 10-watt light bulb, burn bright. Live. That's the purpose of this module. It's really interesting that you'll notice that when you go through this, when you really knock out the limiting beliefs that have been holding you back, you feel lighter, you feel happier, and the impact on your pocketbook is massive. This is not something that's like just, did it work or not? No, you'll see a difference. So I want you to embrace this week as Beliefs Week. It's the week that you're gonna almost clean house. Take an inventory. What beliefs might be holding you back? I'm gonna be taking you through exercises during this week that knock out limiting beliefs, replace them with empowering beliefs, and lock those new empowering beliefs in. We're gonna go deep here. For those of you who are not on certification, shame on you at this point. You should be on it. It's a life-changing experience that it's the best investment you'll ever make. One of the beliefs that I know to be true, it's like a belief, but it's such a conviction for me, is that I invest in myself. Knowledge is the real estate of the 21st century. It's what you know that's gonna help you thrive in this economy. It's a knowledge-based economy. It's the information age. There's things you gotta know. The skills you gotta learn. You have to invest in yourself. You probably some of you spend more on your pets than you do on your own education. The amount of money we waste on things like college, good Lord. Seriously, college for the most part is an absolute waste of money. I really believe that. Now, for some of you, if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, professional, requires a license, very different story. My daughter, she was a student. She went to college, became a licensed psychologist, and she's using that skill set, and that's great. For her, she needed to go. But many of you, college was not for that, and you didn't learn one thing there that helped you in your career, other than learning how to interact with other people. It's like start a school for people becoming adults. Invest in yourself. Don't go through life tying one hand behind your back because you don't know the things you should know. I love mentoring you, I really do, but you gotta step up. It's about your beliefs. It starts here this week. Let's root out the limiting beliefs, replace them with empowerment, and let's just soar to success this year. Got 3 or 4 months left, let's make it the best. We'll talk then tomorrow.